Hi everyone, it's Laura from Sweet Handmade Cookies. I'm in the Sweet Handmade Cookies kitchen today, which I've temporarily redubbed to the Spooky Cookie Kitchen. I just finished up a set of Halloween birthday cookies for Nate, who's turning 4, and I invite you to follow along as I complete these cookies from start to finish. The cookies are now baked and the icing is colored, and here is my favorite yellow icing made with Americolor egg yellow. The icing is the right consistency and it's ready to be put into a piping bag. The first of the 6 designs from this set is this rectangular cookie. I'm flooding this cookie in real time so you can see how long it actually takes. First, I outline the cookie, and then, because the consistency of the icing is just right, I can use that same icing to flood the cookie. The 2 possibilities, if the consistency is not correct, is that the icing will flow off the side of the cookie, or the icing stays lumpy on the final design. But that's not a problem here. And now that there is icing on almost all of the cookie, I will use a combination of both moving the icing with the tip of the icing bag and squeezing a bit more icing out to fully cover the cookie. I'm going to let the first design dry while I move on to flooding all the other cookies in the set. First, the bats. The best way to incorporate black icing into your designs is to color your icing dark gray, not black. It will darken over time and it will dry to a rich black color. This eliminates the need for a lot of food coloring that can alter the taste of the icing and stain the teeth. One of my daughters is a biologist, which means our family chat is filled with her pictures of snakes and birds and lizards and even bats. Somehow, I think she will look at these bats and be disappointed by their lack of realism, but I'm sure Nate, the birthday boy who these cookies are for, will be thrilled. Next, moving on to circles, we're going to make some in green, a nice mossy green, and some in blue, and they will be perfect canvases for different birthday messages. Next up are the ghosts. What Halloween set is complete without them? I have a number of ghost cookie cutters, but none that seemed perfect for this set, and so I found some free clip art, which I dragged into Word and then manipulated to be a little longer and thinner, and then I printed that manipulated clip art, cut it out, and then hand cut the dough into this shape. Finally, I'm flooding the pumpkins. First, I flood the middle section of the pumpkins, and then I come back and pipe the outside sections. Allowing that little bit of drying time means the sections stay defined for that perfect pumpkin look. Now the cookies will dry overnight. It's day 2, and the first thing I'm going to do is remix my icing, making all of the icing a little bit thicker by adding some thicker icing. And that will make the details that I piped today a little more crisp. Let's turn these pumpkins into adorable jack-o'-lanterns. Next, these ghosts need faces. Notice the tiny dots of white on the black eyeballs. And these ghosts will be holding pumpkins, so let me add the first pumpkin section now. Time for some messages. First is the message Nate O'Ween, a fun play on the birthday boy's name and Halloween, of course. And I use my overhead projector to shine the letters onto the cookie, and so I can trace them perfectly, and it also eliminates spelling mistakes. I created these letters in Word. I picked a font that I thought was perfect, and then found some ghost and pumpkin clip art as well in Word, which I'm going to shine onto these cookies as well, and you will see that in just a second. So first the ghost. And then the first section of the pumpkin. And now let's put the finishing touches on these ghosts, including the additional sections of the pumpkins, the pumpkin stems, and then I'm going to come back in and I'm going to add some rosy cheeks. I know it's really rather silly, rosy cheeks and eyebrows on a ghost, but you know, in cookies, anything goes. Next, I'll pipe the word spooky onto this beautiful yellow cookie. This is a font that I found in Word, and for this I'm using 2 piping bags. One with a tiny hole for the thinnest part of the letters, and one with a thicker hole. I need that thicker section to be piped relatively quickly so that the icing doesn't dry too much and prevent me from manipulating it so that the icing looks smooth together for the letters. Based on filming time, this cookie took 6 minutes to pipe. I like this set's variety of cookies, and this cookie incorporates Nate's age in a fun, Halloween-y way. Let me also add some bats. It's time to put the finishing details on the bats, including the eyes and the definition on the wings. And now I'll finish these little pumpkins by adding the final sections and also the stems. And voila, the set is complete. I think you'll agree this set turned out fantastic. The colors are great, the black really pops, the faces on the ghosts, pumpkins, and bats are adorable, and the whole set is perfect for a 4-year-old celebrating his Halloween birthday. Here are the cookies packaged, perfect to give out as gifts, or the cookies can be unwrapped to be displayed ready for eating. P.S. My glassine packaging can be recycled or composted. Thanks for following along. I hope you enjoyed watching the process. Would you be so kind as to give this video a thumbs up? And if you want to see more of my content, please subscribe. See you soon.